Good morning, guys. Early morning, Jax RC, 6:42 a.m. Beautiful morning. On the deck. It's been a minute. Probably the 1A of best flying warbirds that I have ever flown in my 27 years of doing this hobby. The other one, of course, you know, the E-flite T28 is just as good as this FMS Tigercat.
Take off flaps. Landing flaps. Flaps up. Take off flaps.
All right, control check looks good.
Flaps up. Take off flaps. Normal mode. AS3X mode. F7F Tigercat cleared for takeoff.
All right, we are clear for takeoff, runway 36, departing to the north. Got takeoff flaps, flying on a Spectrum 7000 Gen 2, and that battery is shoved all the way far forward. And on this plane, the easiest way, and I've said this before, the easiest way to do your CG
high rates, low rates,
is set it on its tail, and all you should have to do is tap that nose, and it should pop down, and that should let you know that you're in the ballpark as far as your CG goes. Very easy to figure your CG on this airplane. I'm in low rates, and let me tell you what those rates are. Low rates are at 50% with 30% expo, and that goes all the way around. All right, we got sun coming up, a little bit of low light, but I think we'll be fine. F7F Tigercat on the deck. Let's roll.
Ear up. Flaps up.
We do have those wing lights to help us out a little bit. So no mods to this airplane. This airplane was so freaking good out of the box. Nothing was needed to be done to it. Like I said, probably a 1A of the best flying warbirds I have ever flown. And you will, if you search around YouTube, you will definitely hear that spoken.
5 minutes.
Not just from me, but by everybody that flies it. So much better than the Flightline one. Not even in the same ballpark. We're going to have a flight on the T45 Goshawk a little later. So it's been January of 2023 is when a buddy of mine maiden that T45 Goshawk. So it's almost been over a year and a half since that baby's been in the air. It's just been sitting in my trailer. And I have it listed for sale, but before I sell it, I just want to see it fly one more time to make sure I'm making the right decision to sell it. That flight will be coming up here in just a little bit.
Remaining 4 minutes.
Again, timer set to 6 minutes on that 7000, and I could go longer if I wanted to. This thing is very efficient, even though it's twin. Very efficient on the power system. I'll buzz the tower there a little bit. I do have an aileron rudder mix to help flatten those turns out. I believe it is at 12%, but it works very, very well on this bird. I feel the wind picking up just a little bit coming in my face, so coming from the south-southwest. Don't really think it's going to be an issue. I don't have to switch the field. As easy as this baby lands, will not be an issue.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
Just a little over half throttle. I just picked it up there a little bit. I was about half throttle for that first couple of minutes. Again, if you're gonna fly at scale, that's about where you need to be, in my opinion. Yeah, she's awesome. It's been a while since I've flown her. So I got the Avanti V2 coming. It'll be delivered. So today is Wednesday. It'll be delivered on Friday. This will be my second try at an Avanti.
2 minutes.
The original Avanti would. My flight lasted all of about a minute and a half, and it went into that hill right over there on the maiden. So I haven't had the best of luck with Avantis, but I know they're awesome, and that was strictly my fault. I didn't realize how fast it was, and it got away from me on takeoff and got out there pretty far, and by the time I made the turn, I was too far away and lost orientation, and that's why she went in. I had my hand on the safe switch, but for whatever reason I didn't flip it into safe mode. It was the maiden flight, so I hadn't even tested it, but I'm almost positive that it would have worked and probably would have saved my airplane, but unfortunately I didn't.
Remaining 1 minute.
I didn't get to that. All right, so we're going to drop the gear here.
F7F Tigercat cleared to land.
We are cleared to land runway 36. Drop the gear. Do a gear check. All gear look good.
Take off flaps. Landing flaps.
Again, this is
seconds.
like the T-28. This is a power off bird. This thing absolutely will not stall, no matter how hard you try to do it. So I am in glide mode right now, off the power. Power coming back in, off the power. There she is, folks.
High rates.
Into high rates. I don't have thrust reverse, but we got plenty of runway. Plenty of runway.
Low rates.
Awesome. Guys, it's a trainer. I've said it before. Could it be a first airplane for somebody? Absolutely. It could be a first aircraft for somebody. Just an amazing. Wish it had more lights. This is the first time I've really flown in a low light situation. Those side lights really, I mean, they're okay, but they're hard to see because you don't see them until the plane's right there in front of you. But man, I can't complain about that baby right there. 100% awesome baby. From beautiful Jax RC. This is the Iceman and the FMS F7F Tigercat. We gone. GoPro, stop recording.